My dear Chevening applicant, so you got a rejection email. You got a love letter from Chevening. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. From my heart, I am really sorry. Welcome back to this channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Couscous and this is the Get Ahead family. On this channel, I share everything study abroad, migration abroad through work, study, and other global opportunities. Today's video, I'm going to be talking to Chevening applicants who got rejected, okay? A lot of people have contacted me about how bad they feel about the outcome of their Chevening application, and usually this period is not easy for me. I always have really heavy hearts because I don't know to what extent I have to console everybody. The thing is, people do not take rejection the same. People take rejection differently. Some people are okay with rejection. Some people are not okay. Some people have actually not faced rejection in their entire life before. And this might be the first time and it might be very stressing. So I hope that you are able to even watch this video and listen to what I have to say. Hopefully you feel better at the end of this video. So yes, if you're here to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead to subscribe and let's get right into this video. So what I would like you to know, of course, if you have been following me on this channel right from your application period, you have heard from my mouth that Chevening scholarship is highly competitive and even the best of the best might not be selected. Oh, it happens to the best of us. If you check my video that I interviewed scholars who applied first, second, third time before they were selected, I'm going to link that video here and in the description box so that when you're done watching this video, you watch that video. It might encourage you. Chevening is highly competitive. Over 60,000 people usually apply for a scholarship that is only going to select about 1,500 scholars. So the resources are very tight. It might be that you are good in your field, you're the best at what you do, but they did not deem it fit to select you. Maybe because your goals did not align with theirs. Maybe because there are so many people in that field already and the field is saturated. Maybe because that is not even their focus this year. It could be that different years Chevening focuses on different things. We know that during COVID year, a lot of scholars that were studying public health, epidemic, everything health related was priority. We don't know what priority it's now, whether it's climate change. I know that every industry is important, but sometimes just because you don't know why you were sent a rejection email, you start feeling bad. If probably you know, maybe to make you feel better. And of course, they cannot send feedback to literally everybody. Like when I say feedback, they cannot tell everybody why they were not selected because there's a whole lot of people, right, that you're dealing with. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say here that your rejection from Chevening does not mean that you're not good. It does not mean that your dreams are not valid. It does not mean that your goals are not outlined better, or you don't have better goals, you don't have good goals or good plans for your future, or your career plan is insignificant. That is not what it means. It could be anything. It could be that there was a mistake in your application. It could be that there was an error. It could be that you omitted something. It could be that you broke the rules. It could be that you met all the requirements, you did everything and your essay was the best. No plagiarism, no copying, you were innovative, you thought outside the box, you told your story. It could be that, and yet you still were not selected. Do not blame yourself. As long as you did your part, looking back, you know that you did everything you could have done in your own capacity, and the outcome came out like this. Do not blame yourself. The competition is very high. They are going to look for different ways to eliminate people because they have to shortlist candidates, okay? So let's say if scholars are going to be 1,500 or 1,800, depending on the sponsorship allowance that is available for this year, they might shortlist 5,000 people or 3,000 people, and the rest 60,000 or 55,000 applicants have to get rejections. Because they cannot interview 45,000 people, they cannot interview 30,000 people. Because even setting up an interview panel is resources. You have to bring people together. You have to ask people to make available time because it's usually not the staffs at the British High Commission that make up all the interview panel. The interview panel usually consists of staff at the British High Commission, former Chevening scholars, and other professionals. So they have to take into consideration the resources that they are going to use to make interviews happen. And even after the interview, they will still serve rejection. What am I trying to say? Please do not feel terrible. do not feel depressed. In fact, this is not the time to be depressed. You took a step. That is a good thing. You made the bold move. Some people are lying down at their houses. Oh, I'm going to apply for a scholarship, but they've not even done the application. But you see, you went out, did your research, you wrote the 4 A's, submitted that long application, put all your documents together. You are doing well. That is one step. If you want to cry, it's okay to cry. In fact, sometimes I usually cry when I get rejections. Like I said, some people may get rejection, go out and drink. Others would stay in and cry. It is okay. Anyhow you feel is valid. If you feel heavy-hearted, it is valid. If you feel light-headed, it's fine. Allow yourself to experience the emotion. Don't try to suppress it, because if you try to suppress it, it will only catch up with you much later. Allow yourself to experience the emotions. Cry if you want to. Take a walk if you want to. Take a social media break if you want to. Sleep if you want to. If you're working and you feel like you're not in the right space for your mental health, ask for some days off so that you can sit back in, lie down, cool off, sleep, rest if you want to. If you want to go on a getaway to distract yourself, please do. What I'm trying to say is feel the emotions, but do not stay there for so long. Try to make yourself to feel better so that you can continue. This journey is a long one. A journey to global opportunities is long, and you have to learn to accept rejection. When I applied for the Chevening scholarship, it was not the only scholarship I applied for. Do you believe that every other scholarship rejected me? Remember, on this channel, I always say that we should apply for multiple opportunities, because the more you apply, the more chances you stand to get. I applied for Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. I got a rejection. I applied for a scholarship at University of Reading. It was a Felix scholarship. I got a rejection. I applied for 2 scholarships at University of Oxford. I did not just get a rejection on the scholarship, I got a rejection on the application itself. I applied for a couple of fellowships that year, 2019. I'm talking about 2019. I submitted applications left, right, and center. Every one of them came back negative. In fact, I don't even know, I can't even remember how I felt, but I know I felt horrible. I remember a fellowship, a women-only fellowship, I think it was for South Africa, that I applied for that year. Negative. Rejection, rejection, rejection. But you know what? I also applied for Chevening. In fact, I submitted my Chevening application on the last day, and Chevening came positive. What am I trying to tell you? Let's imagine I applied for only Commonwealth and I sat back looking, oh, I'm going to get it. And rejection came. And then after the rejection, I want to apply for Chevening, and Chevening has closed. I want to apply for MasterCard. MasterCard has closed. Like, what I'm trying to say is open your mind to apply for multiple opportunities, so that when the rejection comes, you have something to hope for. Okay, now you have a rejection from Chevening. But if you have applied for Commonwealth, Masters, Erasmus, and if you have applied for 5 other opportunities, you have something to hope for. You start praying, oh God, I'm really hoping for the other applications. I hope that they come out positive. And you do not know. I have a lot of Erasmus scholars, MasterCard scholars, Commonwealth Share scholars who applied for Chevening and were rejected. But in the next week, in the next month, they got Erasmus, they got MasterCard. So that's the benefit of applying for multiple opportunities. It is not too late. Even if you did not apply for multiple opportunities, it is not too late. First of all, start on this channel. Check the scholarship playlist to see all the available scholarships that are still open that you think you're qualified for. You don't need to apply immediately. You can take a break, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then when you have the momentum, you come back to start the applications. On another note, you can decide that, okay, I'm going to achieve my dreams with or without a scholarship. You can start saving money. You can start investing in yourself. Try to expand your sources of income so that you can have multiple sources of income and start saving. You can start looking for cheapest universities in the UK to apply to. I have done a video on 20 universities that are really affordable for international students. I'm going to link it here and in the description box. When you're done watching, if you're still interested in studying in UK, you can visit that video, watch it, identify all the universities that you can apply for, check for the ones that meet your goals, and see how to apply. Some of those universities, they have payment plan up to 6 installments. Imagine you select a university that charges £14,000 for international students for a master's degree, and they allow you to pay up to 6 installments. Teesside University allows you to make your installments up to 6 or 7 times, among other universities that I mentioned in that video. £14,000. Let's say you have saved up £5,000. You use 2,000, you use 4,000 to pay deposits. you are left with £10,000. They give you £2,000 scholarship because as a self-funded international student, most universities will give you either £1,000, £2,000 or £3,000 off that scholarship. So you get £2,000 scholarship, you have £8,000 to go. Between the time you pay deposit and the time you resume studies is likely going to be like 3 months. You can raise another £3,000. So at the point of enrollment, you pay another £3,000. So you are left with like £6,000. You can spread that one. Maybe after first term, you make another installment like £3,000. After second term, you make another one. So you see, you might still achieve your goals without a scholarship. Just re-strategize. I have made a video showing ways to fund your studies outside scholarship. I'm still going to link that video in the description box. I want you guys to succeed. I don't want you to start feeling horrible, feeling terrible and downcast that you did not win Chevening Scholarship. Chevening Scholarship is not the best thing that can ever happen to you. There are still a lot more good things that are going to happen to you. This is just the beginning. Chevening Scholarship is an access. Chevening Scholarship is a step to your dreams. And there are, trust me, in this world, there are different accesses. You can achieve your dreams by following different routes. If you have work experience, you can even start applying for jobs in the UK. When you get a job and you relocate to the UK, you can decide to now apply for your program, which you can sponsor yourself. I am saying do not feel like the doors are all closed. When one door closes, another one opens. Somebody messaged me and said, oh, Couscous, I don't know how to stop crying. My dreams are all shattered. I got a rejection from Chevening. God forbid that your dreams are shattered. God forbid. When there are 1,001 ways to achieve your dreams, please do not say that. It is okay to feel sad, but don't feel like your dreams are shattered. You will still achieve your dreams. The thing is, you need to also be flexible with your goals. I understand that people set goals and say, oh, this year, September, I'm going to be in the UK with a Chevening Scholarship. You were not selected for Chevening Scholarship. Okay, if you had applied for 10 other opportunities, you could still have achieved that goal without Chevening, right? However, let's say you didn't apply for any other opportunity and it is no longer feasible this year. You are only but human. It is okay to be flexible with your goals, okay? Just amend your goals slightly and re-strategize. Okay, you did it this way, it didn't work. Let's find another way to do it, okay? Try to speak to international students that you know in the UK that are self-funded to see how they sponsor themselves to school. Speak to your family members to see if they can support you. There are institutions that give student loans that you can repay over the years. Explore that as well. So guys, let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel in the comment section. It's fine to pour out your heart. The more you express yourself, the more that pain is going to leave you. So yes, it's okay to share in the comment section. Share how you feel in the comment section. And if you're watching me and you've already applied for Chevening the first time and second time and you still got rejection, still share in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. Trust me, the best is yet to come. If you still want to apply for Chevening, watch the video of scholars who applied multiple times before they got selected and get the advice from them. So what did they do differently the following year? How did they scale through the rejection and get to acceptance? I watched a colleague's story today, WhatsApp stories. He was narrating the journey he went through before he could secure Chevening Scholarship. He applied to almost 10, 15 different opportunities and got rejected completely. Does that mean he is not good enough? He is good, of course. He is good because he got Chevening at the end. The thing is, your vision, your dreams may not always align with the funding institution. They may see better people or people with vision that better align with them. They may have different reasons for not selecting you. But if you scatter your seeds, at least one will germinate. One will land on a good soil and germinate. In this period, I'd like you to open up your heart to God as well, because I know that you are deeply wounded, you are heartbroken. There is nothing that God cannot do. God is the healer. So if you're so heartbroken, open your heart to God and receive healing from Him. Speak to Him, pray to God and receive hope. Read the scriptures so that you can get hope. Because it's one thing to feel down, it's another thing to rise up. Some people can stay down as long as possible, lose all their momentum, lose all interest in everything. That is bad. But it's another thing to feel down. Oh, I got a rejection. I feel bad. I wish I got accepted. You feel bad maybe 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. And then you get the momentum again to start all over again. to search for new opportunities, redirect yourself, re-strategize. So this is where you should draw the line. Feel bad, cry if you want to, express yourself to your friends, let your family and friends know how disappointed you feel. It's fine, but don't stay down for so long. Try to do things that will encourage you. Listen to podcasts of people that had gone through rejection and had scaled through. I am telling you now that I went through a lot of rejection. Even till today, I still get rejected. Would you imagine that a Chevening scholar would be rejected? Several job applications, I am still being rejected. Several opportunities I applied for, still being rejected. Could you imagine? You would think that, as a Chevening scholar, you are on top of the world. You can achieve whatever you want. Yes, but you know what? Everybody gets rejection at any point in their life. Financial rejection, love rejection, relationship rejection, work rejection. There are so many ways you can be rejected, but you need to bring yourself together and ensure that the rejections will not break you. Sometimes the impact is much, but yes, when we are done, we will dust our clothes and we'll rise up again. We move. We move because the journey continues. It is only those who do not rise up after rejection that will stay down. But you see, you watching this video, because you are even watching this video, I see that you are positive. There's some light that is going to come out at the end of the tunnel. Do not lose hope. If you lose hope now, what's going to happen to your dreams? Please re-strategize. Find other funding ways. Redirect your focus. Okay, what is it that I should be doing now? Fine, you saw yourself schooling abroad this year, but okay, that's not going to happen. Find another passion. Start a skill. Start a business. Do something that would make sure that by the time you are ready, if you want to apply again, 1 year from now, you are better off. Looking back, you are better off. You're a better person than where you were last year, or by next year, looking back to this year, you find that you're a better person. So yes, let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you have been progressed to the interview level, congratulations. You did that. God did that for you. Do not think that it was all by your power or by your might. There is a God factor in everything. Some people say every disappointment is a blessing. Trust me, it could just be that God is redirecting you. Remember that with Chevening Scholarship, you have to return to your country to remain for 2 years. You know that that's a caveat, right? And you have to obey. Maybe God does not want you to go back to your country, because do you know that it is very difficult going back to your country after you have lived in the UK for 1 year? It's very difficult. What if God does not want you to go through that pain of being in the UK, enjoying the system, getting used to the system, and then having to go back to your country? Maybe God is redirecting you and saying, my child, this is not the plan I have for you. The plans for you are of good and not of evil, to bring an expected end. God's expected end is always good for us. Do you think that your plans are better than God's plans for your life? Because man thinketh in his heart, but you don't even know what God has planned for you. What he has planned for you are of good and not evil. His plans may not be your plans. What you should be doing is, God, let my plans, let my purpose, let my will align with yours. Let my decision making align with yours. Maybe your dreams are even out of your selfishness. So what you should be doing now is pray to God that whatever purpose or goals you are planning for your life, it will not be out of selfishness. It will actually align with his will, so that he will order your steps, direct your steps, to align with his will. So that's it, guys. For all those who have gotten rejection, I wish you guys the very best. I'm rooting for all of you. I know that you're going to do it. Just come back and share your testimony when you get success at the end of the day. But make sure that you don't stay down, because if you stay down, how are you going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? You have to keep pushing. You have to stay positive and know that, one blessing or one rejection would lead to another blessing. When one door closes, another would definitely open. Go through my playlist, scholarship playlist. You're going to see other opportunities. And if you, like I said, if you have work experience in your country, you can use that to maybe just suspend the idea of studying for now and explore how to get jobs. That way, you know that you have multiple options to choose from. Imagine maybe wanting to go abroad to study, using the student route because you want to relocate abroad, and you eventually apply for a job and you get a job and relocate. So instead of going abroad to spend your money as a student, you're going abroad to earn money. See the difference? Maybe that's God's plans for you. I hope that this video has helped you, that you feel better after watching this video than you started. I really do hope. But even if you don't feel better, it's fine. just let me know. My DMs are always open. Send me emails, send me DMs on Instagram. Yeah, that's it, guys. Subscribe if you're yet to do so. Share this video to somebody that might benefit from the content. Okay, subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.